Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 65. Everybody's tired. We are here where we started. In Candlekeep. It's been a long journey for us to come full circle. So before we continue on, we're going to make our way over to the inn and get a little nap.
Yes?
Gonna heal Minsk.
How may I be of assistance? I have but to ask.
Alright, folks.
Not all are as trustworthy as
Minsk and boot.
It
Alright.
shall be as you wish.
Winthrop.
my hotel's as clean as an
Aye, now there's the rapscallion. Set on the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool. If I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you played on me, I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, friend. Yes, you ran me right out of the fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what it is you be doing lately. I've been adventuring, Winthrop. There's a world out there, and it needs a righteous old kick in the arse every now and then, doesn't it? Spoken with the wisdom of a true fool. By the gods, I love this bastard child. I'm not gonna let him know all my details. I'm just gonna rest and... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Winthrop, I need to sell some things.
as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, I need to identify that. And he won't be identifying that. Okay. Sell those things. I don't know what that ring is doing. Rashad's talents. Anything else? No, not for now. Alright, this will work. Candlekeep. Alright,
I have
guys.
but to ask.
Salutations.
Uh-oh.
I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep.
Catterley.
Yourselves.
Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I'm certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I am Cain, and I called this place home for many years. Cain, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I'm certain you are tired of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Garain was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. Let's see. Do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish the memories. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, save to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As much as I would like to continue our chat, I have important matters to attend to. Forgive me, but I must go. As you wish, I will bother you no more. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise for you to visit there sometime. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Catterley. And who is this? Flydia. Alright. I have a feeling things are gonna go down here. So let's be
You have but to
cautious.
Something on your mind?
Man. Cain, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I turted you. Ah, Karen. You speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them, now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please just tell me if you've seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why, yes. That is the word I would have used for that Coverus fellow. Notice, it spells Saravok backwards. He was right here beside me, taking Elrondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Oh, honey, I know. Trust me, I know. You're of no help right now, and that's totally okay. Reader.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Theodon. Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed, if it isn't little Cain. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly quite some time, anyway. Hello, Theodon. How have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course. You never did stay in those rags of yours long. Yes, I remember. But how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did. And made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Could we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait. I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important, while you ran through the stables with his cape tied to your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf, he was so mad. As fun as this has been, I should really be going. Nobody was sure what to do. And then Clenbed mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then old Kelvin busts out in the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Cain. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yeah, I think I'll be going now. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by any old time, though. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster. I'm sure little friends would love to see. Remember the one of Cain on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Surely do. Me and the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure that tale was necessary. Reader. Who else? What else we got back here? Got a wall. Okay. Kitchen area. I think we need to go upstairs. I assume that's where these stairs lead, is upstairs. So let's go there. I was thinking I needed to go to the back of the first floor, but no. The back of the first floor is just a bunch of old guys who want to relive my naked days.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Bendalis. Hello, Cain. It's good to see you here once again. Pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What's going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I am sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really, and who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Coverus. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistel has been out of her sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you. Whenever somebody has changed in
It shall be as
their
you wish.
mannerisms,
Something stranger.
it's doppelganger. Cover us. Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Kovaras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you, should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? Well, evil befell him, all right, but I want nothing of your baubles. Surely you are not blind to the Iron Throne presence in these halls. Don't be a fool. Your father knew this was no bauble, and if you have even an ounce of wisdom, you would know the same. Now take it before I lose my patience with you. I have made up my mind and will take more than your words to change it. Keep your ring. I want it not. Do not tempt me, Wardling. If you refuse to take the ring, then at least listen to some advice. The people you deal with are very dangerous. They guard themselves well. Right now, they're at their weakest. If you strike at them now, while they least expect it, you may be able to end the threat that they pose to the Sword Coast. You can take this advice or discard it. I do not care. Goodbye, Kane. Huh. That's interesting. Chanter, Kane, you look distressed. What is it, child? There's trouble here. Chanter, you must help me. You are right. I felt it too. Pray tell how this aging frame can help you. As a chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I have grown up here. I have played within its walls. But there were many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must. But please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter, Gorion would have had it so. I'm growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor carefree, so carefree. Alawando the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Kane, because you're right. It's time you knew. But I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child. Kane, it's time to chant the seer's prophecies, as I always have. Huh. Alright. Journal updated. Return to Candlekeep. Says the crypts lie beneath the keep, holding the below. Unfortunately, chanters imploring me not to enter them. So, what happens if I go up one more level? Priest of Ogma.
What is it you have but to ask?
I think so. The reason that I worked so hard to deny that ring that Kovaras wanted to go, Ralter, my dear sir, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentleman. She would kindly prove that you are the one by leaving. Right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who've caused you so much trouble over the past weeks. We know what you're all about, and soon, so will Duke Elton. And you're stupid enough to admit this. Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there will be no place for you to run. How about we just stand all our problems right here and now? Draw steel and let's sort everything out with our sharp blades. This is most distasteful. I've always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think the monks would let you go about murdering everyone within their keep? Crash them mutton heads, boys.
Yes?
Alright, folks. We gotta line up here. Oh, come on, guys. Don't all get caught up. Oh, for crying out loud. You guys are killing me. Get out of the stairs. Alright. Chant. I want you to chant and defense and all that good stuff.
Good on you if you save the day.
Give me some luck.
They wish my ear.
Haste, everybody.
You point.
Minsk. Minsk. Oh my god, you've got one of those exploding arrows. That's the last thing I want you to have. Koran. Shoot this fool. And you. Kill him.
Let's talk more fight.
Hello.
Grand one.
Fine.
What else you got for me, honey? Emmeline, shoot this guy. And you give him a little magic missile love. Alright, now everybody else
What is it
move.
this time? You have but to ask.
Shoot him.
You're a queer fellow.
What do you got? Kill that guy in there. Give him those monsters.
Whatever they need.
Yeah, I like that. And then fear those guys. See if that works.
Yes?
Yeah, we like the sounds of that.
Yes?
Thy temper shield.
They wish my ear.
Oh, crikey.
How may I be of assistance?
Go get that guy. She's stunned. That's why nothing's happening. Okay. Kill this dude.
You point. I punch.
Alright, let's see what happens.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't know what our odds are of getting out of here with what I want, but we're certainly going to try. Ah, it's not what I wanted. I only want the individual guy. Oh, so her spell finally goes off. Hey.
What you want?
Emmeline,
This
come
way.
over here.
What is your command?
You healer.
How may I be of assistance?
Let's ball play. Fucking steal.
You have but to ask.
I thought he was supposed to have some information,
No less than done.
something on his person that was going to be like indisputable
You have but to
evidence.
ask.
I'm not seeing it. What is this? Potion of clarity.
Life is adventure wherever fate takes me.
Alright. What do we got down here? Anything? Identify. Grab that. That would be useful. Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yep, I'm gone.
Well, bummer.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alright. I don't see anybody. I'm going to check something. Let's see. Crester takes damage. Tooth takes damage. Realtor, spell failed, cast failed. Realtor, death. Okay, so he did die.
What is it this time?
But any evidence that we needed didn't show up on him. Alright, let's get out of here and see what we can do then.
Yes?
Oh, here was one of the
You
guys
have
down
got to
here.
ask.
That guy has that stuff. What's he got? Alright, more stuff, more junk.
How may I be of assistance?
Priest of Ogma.
I should have joined the army.
Wah! Cain, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with the bodies. Please, you'll get a fair trial if you come quietly. I will use force if I must. Yes, I killed them, but they attacked me. They're the leaders of the Iron Throne, the people behind the iron shortage and everything else that's been wrong with Sword Coast. We did everyone a favor by killing them. It's not for me to decide. Please, you have my word that you will not be harmed. If you are innocent, you will be judged accordingly. I will come quietly. Your weapons will not be necessary. Glad to hear that. Alright. Let's see if we get the fair trial we think we're going to get. Who is this? Ulront. So, Cain, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostek and Ralter Antev. But I have done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me of such a thing? You were seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Kovaras. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure out what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Am. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Omnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. Oh, really? I'm not sure I made these same choices before, but when I've played the game in past years. But this is what I'm making now, so we're going to see how it works out. Tethorel. Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Ulront will more likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There, thou wilt receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. 'Tis as a favor to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Do you know anyone by the name of Kovaras? I know of no one named Kovaras, but Kovaras is the reverse of Saravok, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. It is now time for you to go, Cain. I could teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulront's wrath. Teleport us to the secret library. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Alrighty then. Here we are.
Hello?
Hello.
What is it this time?
Oh, healing seems in order. Alright, 24 minutes in. I'm going to stop this video. We're going to label the next episode as the Candlekeep Catacombs. So this is where we're going to stop it. Save it. Folks, I will see you next time. I'm reaching the limits of my memory here. I really don't know what to expect next. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. As always, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If you leave a question or comment, I'll do my best to answer it. I thank you for watching so much. Thanks everybody who watches these videos. I'll see you next time.